Hey everyone! Today I'm going to talk about Macklemore, and I'm sure whether you love him or you hate him, you know of him. Whether it's the song Thrift Shop that focuses on, not having to buy the most expensive brands to fit in, kind of expressing yourself through clothing, through your appearance, to this popular song Same Love, that focuses a lot on equal rights for everyone, gay or straight. Recently, well, only a few days ago, the Grammys was on, and Macklemore and Ryan Lewis won awards, of course, because Best New Artist, they have just exploded throughout 2013. They have made such a huge impact in the music industry, in my opinion. I don't know that much about music, but I feel like at least in some people and in me, they've instilled this new attitude about rap. They The Heist, which is their album, beat out Kendrick Lamar's album for this year, and I know a lot of people who are really into rap um, didn't think that that was fair. I think even Macklemore said something to Kendrick Lamar, like that he felt like he had robbed Kendrick because of his work and how great it was throughout the year. And I want to talk a little bit about why I love Macklemore so much and why I think that he won so many awards. Um, I mean, of course, not every rapper is like this, but I honestly think that rap has a negative connotation because a lot of it, not all of it, I can't say all of it, but I think a lot of it, I mean, there's drugs and sex and breaking the law and violence and all this stuff. And I'm not saying that Macklemore doesn't encourage having fun, but what he does is he stepped across the line, whether or not this is how I feel like he's a very honest person and this is how he truly feels inside. So whether or not he felt like this passion he needed to display to others, or whether he felt like it was just time for a movement in the music industry, in the specifically rap industry, because it's rap, but it's a completely different ballpark, I feel like, than other rap music. It's fantastic. I mean, not every song is my favorite, but one song that I've really been able to relate to lately is 10,000 Hours. And it's kind of focused on the saying that's like, if you work 10,000 hours for something, you will become successful. You will become the greatest. And it's a combination of this song is a combination of putting all of your work into something that you really love. And the other half is kind of not following the path that people push you to go towards. It focuses a lot on how youth of today are pushed to do so much book work to get jobs that have the best pay. And while that's really, while of course the economy and having a living wage is important, who are you going to be at the end of your life if you constantly did what you felt like you were supposed to do by society's standards, not by what your heart or what you're passionate about wanted you to do. Um, so yeah, recently I'm a really busy person, and I've been doing a lot of thinking about where I want my life to go. I feel like I have a very broad opinion when it comes to certain things, and I tend to be really extroverted, so I've always been looking for an outlet for me to kind of express how I think about things, because I'm not saying my way of thinking is right, but I am someone who's always up for others' opinions and the ideas of people, and I kind of like being a hub. I like helping people, and I want to make a difference in the world, so I think that something that I've always focused on is being really involved, and finding a way to represent the place that I come from, because, for example, WVU, I didn't expect so much of what has happened to me to happen when I moved to Morgantown. So many opportunities. The city is incredibly diverse with different cultures because of all of the different students who decide to come here. So many clubs, the classes, the ones that pertain to my major are extremely interesting, and there's just no other feeling like it. So I'm always looking for a way to kind of inspire people to find the place where they fit in. And recently, I don't know if it's been because it's like the new year, and I think a lot at the beginning of New Year at the beginning of a new year as to how I want the year to go or what way I want to turn my life in, what direction I want to turn my life in. And I realized that I don't spend enough time on just me. I love being busy and I love being involved, but it's come to my attention that I just don't have enough time to sit down with my thoughts and just create something. My mom has been trying to convince me to play the piano for years, and I just never wanted her to teach me. I mean, having your mom as a teacher is incredibly frustrating for those of you who don't know. And I've been sneaking into the media room in my hall where there's a piano and trying to teach myself. And it's hard, but it is so relieving. And I'm not saying that I'm going to be a prodigy after practicing for 10,000 hours, but this is just the way that Macklemore's songs have really made me feel inspired lately. And I just wanted to recommend that song for anyone who's feeling like they can't accomplish what they want to accomplish, or if they aren't going down the right track in life. Just listen to this song and kind of feel inspired. He says, I have all the lyrics right here. My favorite line is when he says, the greats weren't great because at birth they could paint. The greats were great because they paint a lot. Now that seems simple, I know, but some people are, no one's born with an innate talent, I don't think. I could be wrong. I'm not a scientist. I don't know. And I'm not saying that anyone can be a rocket scientist, because not everyone can, because some people suck at math, and some people just won't ever be good at math or science or whatever. But not everyone can be a rocket scientist, because not everyone's meant to be a rocket scientist. There is something out there, I believe, for everyone. And I think that it's really important to find that. Today's society doesn't allow for it, and it makes me kind of afraid. So if you feel the same way, I recommend you listening to 10,000 Hours by Macklemore and Ryan Lewis. Good night. Thanks, guys.